The boardroom lights were too bright for lies, yet they flickered anyway. My phone buzzed once on the glass table. A single message. "We're ready!" Across from me, she sat with her legs crossed, chin lifted, wearing the smile she practiced for mirrors. The woman who once handed me a $10 coupon wrapped in pink ribbon and called it a birthday gift. The woman who kissed my cheek that night and whispered, "You'll land on your feet someday." I watched her fingers drum softly near her lover's hand. She didn't look at me. She never did when she thought she was winning. The chairman cleared his throat. Someone mentioned quarterly projections. Someone else laughed. I tasted metal in my mouth and kept my face still. This moment had been circling me for months. Quiet, patient, hungry. The coupon arrived on my birthday. Slid across a cafe table like a joke she wanted me to thank her for. $10 off a dream I used to have? She smiled with pity sharpened into kindness. "Just until you get back on your feet," she said. Her phone lit up then. She turned it face down too fast. I noticed everything after that. The way she guarded her screen. The way she came home late, smelling like a cologne she claimed she hated. The way she spoke his name, her mentor, her visionary CEO, with a softness she'd buried from me. I told myself stories. I swallowed them whole. Love trains you to doubt your instincts. Betrayal teaches you how foolish that was. I never confronted her. I watched. I memorized the cadence of her lies, the rhythm of her excuses. I learned the times. Her calendar blocked out as networking. I learned how often his name appeared, on phone records, always during my silence. At night, she slept easily. I didn't. I pulled corporate filings like bedtime stories. I read contracts she'd never understand. I remembered the shell company I'd built years ago, the one she mocked when it failed publicly. Failed. I smiled into the dark. People confuse absence with defeat. The investigation was clean. Clinical. A private report slid into my inbox. Messages, hotel receipts, shared investments, and one final attachment, an internal document listing ownership percentages. My name sat at the top. Majority stake. The company she idolized. The man she loved. Both already belonged to me. I printed nothing. I needed no proof in my hands. The truth was heavy enough in my chest. When I finally looked at her again, she sensed it. "Are you okay?" she asked. I nodded. That was the last lie between us. I waited for the board meeting. For the ritual, for the witnesses. The CEO, her lover, stood to present, confident, untouchable. He didn't recognize me yet. He'd skimmed my profile once, years ago, and dismissed it like everyone else. Midway through his speech, I stood. The room stilled. "I have a question," I said. He smiled politely. "Of course." I asked it softly, precisely. A question only someone who owned the truth would dare ask. His face drained. She looked at him, then at me. Understanding landed like a car crash you don't hear until the silence after. I slid a folder across the table, not to her, but to the board. "I'm exercising my authority," I said. "Effective immediately." No raised voice. No anger, just facts. Security stepped in. Papers fell. His mouth opened, searching for power that no longer existed. He tried to look at her. She was already crying. I didn't. He was escorted out. Her world collapsed in a room full of glass and witnesses. She followed me into the hall afterward, heels echoing like a countdown. "You planned this," she whispered. I stopped. Finally, I looked at her. Yes, her hands shook. "The coupon, a souvenir," I said. "You thought I was small." She reached for me. I stepped back. "I loved you," she said. I believed she believed that. "I know," I replied. That hurt her more than any accusation. I left the building alone. The city didn't notice. It never does when something ends quietly. I thought about the man she chose, the future she gambled on, the version of me she underestimated. I felt no triumph, only space. Power doesn't roar when it arrives. It exhales. That night I threw the coupon away, not because I needed closure, but because I no longer accept discounts on my worth.